Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Arkansas RC newbie, and on today's episode we are going to be looking at some Squid'nserts. That's right, some 3D printed inserts. Now you guys can't see them, but don't you worry, we're going to be doing a little install. We're going to be talking about them, maybe showing you what I'm used to crawling with, and then we're going to come right back out here at these trails, and I've got me a little course set up right here in the back. We're going to see how good these things are. We're going to do a little real-time review for you, and we're going to see, is this the next best thing? Also on today's episode, we're going to be doing a little bit of everybody's favorite segment, a little bit of mail time. That's right, people all over the world, companies all over the world, huge channel, they're sending me some mail, so we're gonna be opening up that stuff as well. But guys, without further ado, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. Alright guys, let's go ahead and start checking these Squid'nserts out. A very cool thing about the SL3DRC.com, you guys need kind of custom work done. You got some off-brand tires, you got something that you really like to crawl with. Maybe it's legal, maybe it's illegal. You guys can hook up with old Neil Lamke, owner and designer, and he'll custom make you guys some 3D inserts. Again, these are about $40 to $65 depending on what you want. They have a huge selection of stuff, so you guys can check out their site's description below. And apparently these are supposed to really help out with the side hilling. You're not supposed to get any roll, and they're still supposed to contort over the rocks. So again, on today's episode, I've got this set back here we're going to be messing with here shortly. We're going to be getting some crawling in as well, but I kind of want to show you guys how cool those things are, or how neat they feel whenever they're installed. Beautiful blue color here. It's a shame you don't see these while you're crawling with them. It is just crazy. The internal ring here is super firm. There's like so many layers of I'm gonna call this the squid material. So many layers here, super stiff, and it gets progressively softer as it goes. So we've got the stiff ring, it gets a little bit stiffer or a little bit softer here in the medium area, and then as soon as we hit the outer wall, it is just squishy as can be. It is crazy. And what I can say I like about these is this is just a plug and play with the Squid'nserts here. You know, there's no guesswork. I don't have a bunch of time in my day to mount this tire, take it on the trails for an hour, take it back, you know, add those little weird cigarette butt rubber pieces, and keep on going back and forth. So if these end up working out, it's very nice to just have a plug and play. You insert it and you're good to go. They are super soft. They feel really good. They look cool. And they're waterproof, you know. It's not going to break down like a traditional foam wheel. Old Crawler Innovations hooked me up, and this is what I have been using. This is what I'm used to. Side hilling is great with these guys, but what I have noticed is they're just not as soft as these. These are super soft. And these ones here, this is the medium foam ring. You can't really get a basis on how soft it is, but I have been crawling with these for this entire season. And I'm getting progressively better, but just not as soft as these 3D printed Squid'nserts by SL3D. Now let's go ahead and talk about what I've got them mounted on here. These tires are vented, just some cheap budget Enduro wheels. We put some affiliate links in the description below for all this stuff today, guys. These are the Hyrax Pro Line 1.9 by 2.75, I believe. Yeah, 2.75. Just an excellent tire. I love these tires. These are brand new. We'll be installing the other two on the exact same tires where we got some crawling here shortly. I'm going to put all the pressure to the outside of the tire here. There is no flex on the outside. I mean, it feels like a cement wall at least 3/4 of the way. Right, you can see that here. At least 3/4 of the way, it is just super stiff. But the thing that I love about the feel of these is you got about 2 millimeters or so of squish here right before you actually start hitting the insert itself. And these are made for the Hyraxes, and they've got a bunch of selections. You guys can check the side out. There's about 2 millimeters of movement there, and then that's when we really start getting into the soft compound of the Squid'nsert. I mean, these things are just gorgeous. Now my crawler weighs about 6¼ pounds, so I'm curious how my MK is going to do with these guys. But man, I think the side hilling is just absolutely going to kill it. That feels a little bit better than the Crawler Innovations I'm used to. They're dual stage foam, but fits the tire pretty good. It's not protruding on the outsides. It's not bubbling out my tire whatsoever, and I do like that a lot. It is just such a big difference in the feel department. I mean, these things are super squishy. All right, let's get out to the trails. All right, guys, so here is my little crawler course that we're going to put these squid inserts to the test. Get a little split action going on it. I'm not really too worried about the incline there, but we're really going to have to see as far as the tire gripping is concerned here with that quite a big split. Then we're going into the next gate. The next gate is a heck of a lot of slope. I'm curious if we're going to get any rollover effect. We'll see if those inserts help out here, all the way across the top of the rest of the rock formation. The next gate setup tour, we'll have to take a left-hand turn and check out the angle on this last rock here. This is right before the finish line. Not only do we have a decent amount of incline decline, but we have a little bit of side hill on as well. So I'm thinking it'll grip okay there. We're having to find out here shortly. Then once we get done with that, we'll be crawling over the top of the rock and then right through the finish line. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see how the squid inserts do. This is going to have to be some smart driving. I'm worried about that front right dipping down really hard. We're going to try to make the rest of these gates.
Without hitting them?
Yeah, without hitting them. I know it's something you're not used to on this channel. The flex there. Look at the flex of this AMK carbon fiber chassis. Still have not hit the gate, guys. Not yet. Now the setup here is going to be difficult. Now the rear tire is probably... I hit the gate. Damn. But check out that front. I mean, the way I'm able to dip down here, this is a very intense angle. You guys can see it from this camera over here. We're gonna have to go through this gate. I'm gonna hug this point here, and we'll see how these things grip. But even the flex back here, like all the weight coming down on that tire, look at that. That is great. And there's no roll right now. Most of the time, we'd be flipping over. And we might flip over, but even the front tire over here is gripping really well. Or starting to kind of contort to the rocks without folding over.
Okay.
That front will settle down. Okay, finally got that angle. Now let's see how these foams do with the side hilling. And it gets progressively worse all the way throughout as far as the angle goes.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see here. If I can clear that gate.
Ooh, that was close. Okay,
gate is cleared. Now, check that out. We're getting a little bit of slippage because of the Hyraxes. And remember, there's a bunch of different options on that website. We'll put that down in the links below as far as different foams are concerned. My rig right now is probably 6¼ pounds. And the way that I'm able to just crawl on this right here is going to be a good test. This is very big angle. Look at that.
I'm sure it don't come across on the GoPro.
Probably doesn't come across well, guys, because it's got that GoPro effect. But, I mean, can you get a close-up down here on this rear tire? Check this out. Look at, there's no fold over. Yeah, you're good right there. There's no fold over whatsoever. I mean, the squish is there. Look at just how well that this sidewall is standing up to this angle. And even on the front tire, there, it's the exact same thing. I mean, we're getting a little bit of rollover on the bottom part where the softest compound is. But remember, these things get gradually softer throughout. So where it's nice and firm is just pretty good sidewall right now. Now let's see if we can get this next gate. Very impressed with that. If I get some more weight on the front end of this thing, I think I'll be able to plant a lot better, you know? Okay, now this one's going to be a tough gate. See if we can get that angle there. See that? That helps so much. Most of the time, and this thing's got overdrive, so the front tires are going harder, going faster than the rear. Most of the time when you start to push at that angle, it rolls the front of the tires over, right? Now, if you noticed on that whole push, it's going to a complete wall, you know, on that tire. So it's not folding over itself with that push. That's a big difference I noticed already. And look at that. Wow. Let's hit the angle over here. Now ground clearance is going to be an issue. I just might hit that gate. Am I about to hit it? I'm about to hit it. I can't drive, guys. Okay, I don't know who set that gate up. I mean, that thing wouldn't even... Oh, did it?
You scooted back with your boot, I think.
I must have hit it with my boots. Like, there's no way.
It wasn't regulation.
It was not regulation. Okay,
All right, so
you hit about 50 gates.
I hit about 50 gates, but that's not what's important. What's important is these foams, just that little bitty course setup. I mean, I'm impressed with it. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about in the comments. Again, they're blue squid inserts, the whole 3D printed ones there. They're beautiful looking. It's a shame that you guys can't see them outside whenever I'm crawling. But very impressed with the squid inserts, man. If you guys want to get your hands on some, check out the affiliate links in the description below, or just some of the links. Check out the links to the website. Again, you know, these are on the 1.9 Hyraxes. But I'm super impressed. Look at this tire. I mean, that is nuts. And for that to not have any or very little side roll is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, very impressed with that. I mean, $45 to $60 depending on which inserts you want. But all right, guys, well, let's go ahead and go check out some Mailtime.
All right, guys, if you have not, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get into some Mailtime, everybody's favorite segment. I do have my mailing address and all that stuff listed if anybody wants to send me a little bit of mail. You guys ready for this? I've been waiting for this to come into the mail for a while. Oh yeah, here it is. This is the 30 kg super budget servo winch. It's supposed to be a 360 servo winch. It comes with a servo horn. 30 kg TB8130 MG. Supposed to run at 4.8 volts to 7.4 volts. We'll be doing a real-time review on this guy pretty soon, installing at one of the crawlers and seeing how good it is. It's, let's see, Ready to Sky is the brand. So we got ourselves a little bit of servo winch action here. Let's look at the second piece of mail that we have got. Now this company has hit me up before, sent me some goodies, a couple of t-shirts, some hats, pretty big supporters of the channel. And here it is. Let's see what it is. It is RC all-wheel drive. Oh yeah, one of their budget wheel sets here. 1.9 for my 1/10 crawler. Man, I love wheels, and they have a new product that we're wanting to get some advertising for. So they asked if they could send it, and I was like, dude, send it on. These here are the Unihex RC all-wheel drive spacers. Now this is, I think these are 6mm. They have a whole bunch of new products out on their website. We'll put a link in the description below. These here are supposed to be 6mm spacers, and I think that's going to be working with the wheel set there. Kind of narrow out your wheel set, or kind of widen it out a little bit. I think these are the 6s. Again, RC all-wheel drive, the new products that they're starting to introduce, and it comes with a pack of 4, which is good. I was thinking it was going to be a pack of 2. The RC all-wheel drive wheel set bead locks, those are very pretty, guys. Check out the description and the link below. RC all-wheel drive, hooking your boy up. All right, let's see the next piece of mail that we have got. This here's from my boy, old James. Now, if you guys have been watching the crawler channel, you've definitely seen James on there with his crawlers. Oh, he even sent me some notage. We've been talking about a bunch of different stuff. He says, hey, keep beating Luke, from James. There you go, Luke. Make sure you hit that like button. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see what you got me, James. Okay, so this here looks like a servo mount for the front of my crawler. I believe that's what that is. You can see the 4 bolts here for the servo that we can mount that guy in. This is going to be interesting to find a spot on my crawler to actually get this guy going. But James, thank you so much for sending me that. And I think there's some other goodies in here from James as well. That's a great note. Just keep on beating Luke. Hey, if we can keep on beating Luke, we'll be doing good for next season, getting this crawler all monster-fied. But very neat, man. Servo winch mount. Okay, next piece of mail here. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Okay, if you guys have watched my team comp where I broke something, I definitely need to get these. These are the Key Uixing. Let's see what they're officially called. Racing Hardened Steel. Not drive shafts. I mean, are those drive shafts or CV shafts for my SEX 10.3 portal axle set? I broke one of these guys off and it messed me and Luke up. We still got 3rd place. You guys missed the episode. Make sure you guys go back and watch it. These are like 20 bucks for the front and the rear. Very cool. We'll be installing those, or at least have some extra, so I have to quit bugging people for parts out on the course. Finally getting some backup parts. All right, next piece of mail. God, this is like Christmas. Let's see if we've got some notage here. All right, we've got some notage. Hopefully you get scale points for these blue balls and you stop teasing us and win a competition. From Sloth Squatch. All right, Sloth Squatch is a huge supporter of this channel, and we may or may not have another channel that has to do with mountain biking. Let's see what little Sloth Squatch got us. All right. Sloth Squatch, you're too much, man. Look what we've got here, guys. Now, are those going to help out with some scale points or what? I don't know how many points you're going to give me for those, Luke. They are blue balls. Can you guys see the color there? Maybe a little bit too dark. That's great. We'll have to hang those off of one of the crawlers for sure. Sloth Squatch, thank you so much for the notage and sending me some of these. We'll be hanging those on my crawler. All right, we've got some notage. This goes with the G-Speed servo mount. So from now on, you have to clean up the wiring, is what the note says. Okay, so that's apparently going to be a G-Speed servo mount, is what James sent me. And James also says he's going to be hooking me up with this. So it looks like this is just a little extra part to mount that guy up. I'm going to have to figure out what in the world or how we mount this up, James. But thank you so much for the support, man. Especially just all the help and everything throughout the season. That is too cool. James did very well this season on the channel. But we'll have to be using this for sure. LCX. Those things look pretty. All right, guys. Last piece of mail here. Pretty good looking package. This here comes from HYBDX. Pretty big store on Amazon. I've bought some stuff from them before. Okay, a couple of boxes here. Let's see what is in the first box. Oh, dude. We have got a whole bunch of Pro Still, I think they're called helical, beveled overdrive gears. Dude, they set like one of each. These are a whole bunch of overdrive gear options. We've got, I think, 1427, 14 to 33, 17 to 30. Oh my gosh, they sent us like everything here. HYBDX, that is so cool, man. They hooked your boy up for sure. Whole bunch of overdrive gears. Now, does that mean that we've got some portal axles? Or maybe some straight axles? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Oh, man. Look at this rear portal axle set, guys. I think the front one's over there waiting. This is based off of the, for the SCX 10.2. Oh, man. That right there is super smooth. Again, HYBDX. We'll put an affiliate link for these in the description below. Portal axles, super smooth pumpkin design on here with all the portal overdrive gears. That is going to be too cool. CNC design. These go for about $109. Wow, that is pretty. Now, when this company reached out, they were asking me what kind of axles I would like to try out. And the reason I chose these was because I believe you can do a servo mount on axle. Yes, look at that. That right there is going to allow us to put a servo mounted on the axle. It'll be my first one ever. I'm trying out this front portal axle set here. That is just, wow. That feels really good quality. I love the color. It's like almost like a little bit darker than a gunmetal. Portal axle, super smooth. And I love the design of the pumpkin and everything else. It's really going to help out with that ground clearance. I'm just a portal axle guy. But man, $109. Again, guys, check out the film links in the description below. HYBDX, hooked your boy up. Go show him some love. Very neat, man, with the portal axles. Well, Sloth Squatch, James, HYBDX. Heck, we've even got some RCAWD wheel drive, wheel set. This is almost a whole crawler in one right here. So, man, please, again, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you ain't part of the channel. We've got some awesome mail time. As always, much supporters for the channel. I appreciate you guys sending me all this stuff. Guys, we will see you on the next episode. Let me know what you guys thought about these Squid'nserts. Dude, we got some portal axles.